when the UAE was born in 1971, we were already part of that history. We had Filipinos working here in the oil and gas fields. And then until now, 50 years after, and in fact, next year we'll also try to mark the 50th anniversary of our relations. The Filipinos continue to write that history. The UAE has conquered space. You have an astronaut there now. And we signed a space agreement, space cooperation agreement. At first, we thought, Philippines won't be sending an astronaut in the next century probably, but we will all benefit from all that we are learning, satellites, space, harnessing what information we can get from space and how it relates to conditions back in our home country. All of us, the Earth, So we're trying to move on in the defense agreement, culture, and of course with COP28, we're trying to hopefully conclude an agreement on climate change and renewable energy, investments in renewable energy. One thing that I'd like to highlight is, we're trying now, I hope to build back when I assumed, one of my first missions was to build back the momentum in concluding the Comprehensive Partnership Agreement, the CEPA. It has been signed with so many countries. In fact, we were one of the first countries who were offered to conclude the CEPA. And this was during our National Day, during the Expo. And there was a memorandum of intent to conclude the CEPA. And now India is celebrating its first year of CEPA, Indonesia, Cambodia, and this free trade agreement, is essentially what the CEPA is. We stand to benefit a lot. We don't have many conflicting products. That is usually the issue if you're trying to negotiate free trade agreements, but more on the complementary of how it will benefit both of us. So before that, we signed an investment protection and promotion agreement so that investors from here would be confident to invest in the Philippines, that the investment will be protected, like they can repatriate. We thought already that was part of the build-up in concluding the CEPA. So, but now we're trying to build back that momentum in CEPA. We're trying to also propose an agreement in climate change. As I said a while ago, this is of critical importance to us. We continue to look at other fields, even culture, exchanges. We have a very nice, some few museum pieces in the Louvre. And then, of course, even pop culture. We're also projecting Philippine pop culture here. And then all other fields of endeavors, led by the government or led by our community or led by the private sector. We're trying to just most recently conclude agreements on promoting more workers to come here. Workers in all fields, from the engineers, the usual, the nurses, medical workers, down even to the household workers. So it's all moving. The momentum is gaining again after COVID. We're building it back, and hopefully we grow from strength to strength. It's barely 5 months that I'm here, but it's like more than a year actually. Whirlwind activities, jumping around all over. It's a different vibe here.